Hi, this is Saskia from Paper and Journaling, and thanks for watching. And I got a question from a friend. I gave her an ordinary bookmark, just one as you see over here. But she says every time I put such a thing in a bag or in a suitcase, it starts wrinkling. Can you create something else? So I was thinking, and I created a travel bookmark. It's not very special, but it's very handy. They don't wrinkle and they don't start to getting ugly when you put your book in a suitcase or your handbag or whatever, if you take it with you. And they're very easy to make and very lovely, and you can do whatever you want on top. And I will show you in this video how I'm going to do it. And I show you some more of my creations. Lovely vintage style. You can use some washi tape if you want. You don't have to. And they don't start wrinkling. I got that idea from my son. He created a bookmark as well. But this is very thin paper, and yeah, I wanted to do a little bit stronger than that, but it's a nice. It was a nice bird. What you need? Well, this is not exactly what you need, but what you can use for it. I use some ink. I'm going to use scissors. Is handy. The most important is an envelope. I used one from the tax company, so that this is the first time I'm using the tax, all the taxes. In my benefit, and you need old paper, some leftovers is very handy, a pencil is, and of course some glue. And the first thing, I always keep the window window envelopes for the windows, of course. But the first thing we're going to do is just cut a piece out, and it doesn't matter the size. It's just it's it has already a good shape. And that's the basis. So that's almost it. And that's the basis. And now you can cover it with everything you need. And I like it when I have a good bookmark with me. And I hate it. It's part of my reading to use a nice bookmark. I know my husband, he's very easy with it. He just sticks everything what he finds in the bookmark, letters. I found one time toilet paper. Yeah, well, not used one, of course, but a clean toilet paper between the pages, and I can't do that. And but it's a part of the reading. Well, as you see, you need two papers. One is for the front and one is for the back. And this one is going just on the back and just to cover the back. But you can make it as beautiful as you want. And I have many bookmarks because I read normally different books at one time. I can't find my glue, but my glue is next to me. I'm reading normally some novels, and most times there are some. Well, I don't want to call it study books, but books which you can't read at once. Some books are too heavy to read them all together, so you need some break in it, and then so I have always use some different bookmarks which I use. And what I found out with this creation is that the bookmark is you can't see it on the top, and but you know always where on which page you are. And it's yeah, well, very firm one, very steady one. Yes, you need to cut these pieces. Otherwise, if there is some glue, then it will glue together, of course. So you won't keep it open at the edges. Look, this is what happens then. And now it's open. Oh. And now the base is there, and it's a nice pocket. And now you can decorate it whatever you want, and I will see what I'm going to do with it. The book in the front you saw was my own book, which I wrote several years ago. And well, it's in Dutch, so yeah. Well, you can't read it, but if you're going to learn Dutch, then you can. And well, I thought about it once to translate it, but to find someone who can translate it, it's quite expensive, I must say. And to use, there are several machines who translate your story. Well, that is possible, but you get a totally different story as well then. So that's not some things you can't do by Google. You need people for it. It's just like creating such a thing as this kind of bookmark. There is only one kind in the world, and you can't do that by a machine, of course. There are different kinds of paper, and for that you need different kinds of glue. Not every glue wants to be on the same. They tear some glues. They tear your paper totally apart. That's so sad. I'm using the ink of the mahogany color of, and that's a very, very beautiful dark red color. I'm very fond of that. That's it's immediately giving quite aged feeling. And I see that the sun is quite sharp in my window. But if I cover my curtain, then well, you can see immediately nothing, so that's always difficult with light. And I found this paper as well, and I like it that you can watch through it. You can still see all the details underneath. This is a sticker, but for the perfect edges, it's nice to ink that as well. And the glass you see in the right corner, that's my tea. And I always forget it when I'm busy, I forget it. But I'm going to create some small stamp. Bonjour. And this summer we might go to France as well. Well, luckily most French people speak English, because my French is not as good as it was. My son is learning it in school nowadays, and sometimes I'm checking with him everything, and all the words he's going to learn, and I think by myself, why on earth do you need that? He is learning how to buy. He can buy clothes in France in his language. That I think by myself, well, if you see a sweater you like, and you then you can always ask in English. In English, you can ask it as well. That's no problem. But okay. And this is how it fits, and you can hardly see it on the outside, but you can always find where you are. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a like or to subscribe, and see you next time.